Hey everybody, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to talk about a tip that will save you a headache on match days. So the tip is very simple, which is making a checklist. Doesn't matter if it's on a piece of paper, on your phone, on your computer, just a basic list of things that you go through one by one to make sure that when you're actually at the event, at the game, you don't go, oh, I should have brought that, or I should have brought this, or I should have done this. So nothing, no stress. You're there, everything's ready to go, right? So I'm going to go through a few of the ones I have here on my phone, just so you get an idea of things that you might want to keep an eye out for. So batteries charge on both cameras, that's obvious. You do not want to be at a game with low battery. Quite obvious, right? Lenses cleaned. Before every match I use the rocket blower to take any dust that might be there. I use a cloth to clean them so they're as good as it gets for the game. Laptop needs to be completely charged. Another one that's very obvious. Google Maps for time and for parking. So for parking, if you've never been to the venue, to know where you can park and roughly the distance between the parking and the venue itself, because some events do not give you parking, right? And then for time, just to know how long the trip will take, right? If you've never been there, again, you want to know how long you will need just on the drive itself. And there's a cool feature in Google Maps where you can define arrive by. You put in the date and the time, and it'll tell you, okay, if you want to arrive on this date at this time, you need to leave your home at this specific time. And in that case, I always give myself a little bit more time just in case I get caught in traffic or I have a flat tire, something, just to make sure that I will arrive on time. Food and drink. Not all the events will give you food and drink. Some of them will have, especially the professional ones, will have a buffet for photographers, but don't depend on that. If you're going to be there for a long time, just make sure you pack something to eat and to drink, especially to drink. Then you have all of the other equipment that you might want to take with you, such as cables for your cards, the monopod, a stool, any of the little things besides the camera and the lenses that you're going to be using. Make sure you list all of them so that you don't forget any. Another thing I do is check the weather to see if it's going to rain or not. Well, in Ireland you should count that it always will, but just in case, recently we've been having a heat wave. In other countries they call it summer, but yeah, here in Ireland it's been nice, right? It's been like springtime or a little bit of a hint of summer, so it's been a little bit warm. So yesterday, for example, I was at a double header, so basically 2 matches, and it was quite sunny, so I didn't forget to take my hat. What I did forget was sun cream, so I actually got a little bit of sunburn because, to be honest, I never thought I would need sun cream for a match in Ireland. Next time I will take it, so I will add it to my list. Then for credentials, it depends on the event. Obviously, some events will require you to have a very specific card for that event. Some will have a specific bib. So for example, in the Portuguese League, you get assigned a bib with a specific number, so you cannot forget to take that for the matches. So anything that has to do with credentials, just remember, don't forget it. Some will ask you to actually print the credential to take it with you. Most of the times here, your ID and showing them the email saying that you're authorized should be sufficient, but in case they ask you to print it, don't forget to do that as well. Another thing that you will want to do, especially if you're shooting professionally for an agency or for a newspaper or for an organization, is that they'll want the pictures as the game is ongoing, right? So you'll be having to add metadata during the games, so you might want to do a little bit of homework and prepare, say, the team sheets, so the numbers of the players, the names of the players, so that when the game is ongoing, you're not wondering who is number 5, who's number 7. No, you'll have macros to pre-fill that for you as the game goes on, so your workflow will be much faster to send those off as soon as possible. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of things that I forgot that you would add to your checklist. These are just a few of the ones that I check, but you get the idea, right? You want to get to a game and you don't want any headaches. You want to be ready to go, stress-free, or as little stress as possible. so that you can enjoy doing the job that you're doing. And that's it for today. I'm going to leave you with some of the pictures I took of the games yesterday. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget, click that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and until next time, take it easy, stay safe.